How's it going, everybody? AZPlow21 back again with another one of our predictions videos here in WMMA 5. We had a crazy pay-per-view this past Saturday, UFC 251, Usman versus Masvidal. As you can see, the results here. Turn away if you haven't already watched or haven't already, seen the pay-per-view or read about the results. We're going to go over our predictions that we made in-game, and then we're going to go ahead and go over the next fight card, which is this Wednesday. So only 2 days from now, and that is the Ige versus Kattar fight card, I should say. So let's go ahead and bring up what we had going on, what we had predicted originally. So we had Davey Grant defeating Martin Day via knockout, and that is exactly what happened. So that was 100% correct. We had Vanessa Mello defeating Carol Hossa via unanimous decision. That one was straight up wrong. We also had Vanessa Mello missing weight on Saturday, so that's not good. We had Shumagalov defeating Halian Paiva via unanimous decision. That went the other way, so that one was wrong. We had Marcin Tybura beating Grishin via submission in round 1. That's right, but he won via unanimous decision. So that one was right, but wrong. We had Leonardo Santos beating Bogotov via unanimous decision, and that one was true. He won via unanimous decision, and if you remember correctly, he got low blowed like a good 3 times in that fight. It was insane. So that one was 100% right. We had Amir Khan defeating Henry via submission in round 3, and I think that was, he won via submission. He choked him out in round 1, but we'll still give it the nod. He still got it via submission. We had Easy DS defeating Salikov via unanimous decision, and that one was straight up wrong. Salikov ended up winning that one. We had Prochazka beating Uzdemir via TKO in round 1, and that is exactly what happened. Uzdemir got absolutely knocked out senseless by Prochazka. Hockey, how are you doing? The last fight was not the best. TJ Hockey uploaded his first ever WMMA 5 video. Quality's a little iffy. DM me the link to it. I'll check it out and I'll give you some feedback. That's awesome though, man. I hope you keep on getting into it. But yeah, Prochazka getting the win via knockout. We had Amanda Ribas beating Paige Van Zandt via submission in round 3. That one was also right. I mean, completely right. I mean, they got the round wrong, but Ribas did win over Van Zandt via submission. We have Nama Yunus defeating Jessica Andrade via TKO in round 3. And that one was a split decision, but Andrade did end up losing that fight. So that one was right, but wrong. We had Peter Yan defeating Jose Aldo via TKO for the Bantamweight title, and that one was true. Again, completely right. Different round, but still same result. TKO won the Bantamweight title. And a fight that should have been stopped like way earlier than it was. Had Volkanovski beating Max Holloway via unanimous decision for the featherweight title. We're going to call that one right but wrong because he won via split decision. Also, you could argue that he didn't win the fight to begin with. And we had Usman defeating Masvidal via submission for the welterweight title. That one was right, but wrong. Because Usman retains his title, but he did it via unanimous decision. Dominant fight, not very exciting. So we have one. So let's count the wrong ones first. We had 1, 2, 3. Only 3 wrong. Interesting. So far we have 19 wrong. Let's go ahead and do the right but wrong format. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow. So really turned it because it should have been stopped a minute earlier. Yeah, it should have been. It really should have been. So we have so far 19 wrong, 10 right but in the wrong format, and we have 6 completely right. And the majority of these 6 were on this card, interestingly enough. All right. So that's 251 done with. Let's go ahead and move on to our next fight card, which is going to happen on Wednesday afternoon. Or I say Wednesday afternoon, and I think it's going to be in the, not in the morning, but like in the early afternoon. And that's Kattar versus Ige. A rather small card, you know, but hey, we're still getting some fights. That's something to be excited about, you know. So hopefully, you know, we'll be able to get all of these fights, you know, simulated, because I'm guessing that a lot of these fighters aren't going to be in the mod. So let's go ahead and take a look. Julian, how's it going, man? Your username is a lot shorter than the last time I remember seeing it. Happy that you're here, man. All right. So not fight engine. Where are we going here? There we go. UFC rules. And what is our first fight? Jack Shore versus Aaron Phillips in the bantamweight division. And Aaron Phillips is not in here, so unfortunately we'll have to go ahead and skip that one. Do you think Edgar will revive his career at bantamweight? One can hope. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Frankie Edgar, so hopefully he's able to get a big win. But he has a tough task, you know? And, well, no. Hold up. That's right. Munoz and Edgar aren't fighting until 252. So this is a rather weak card, if I'm being 100% honest. Next at women's flyweight, Deanna Belbita versus Liana Jojua. That one should be doable. All right. Jojua versus Belbita. Jojua 7-3, Belbita 11-5, and the game predicts that Liana Jojua will win via submission in round number 1. All right. Interesting there. All right, thanks, Hockey. I'll go ahead and be sure to check that out. All right, next we have Chris Fishgold versus Jared Gordon in the featherweight division. Jared. There we go. Jared Flash Gordon. Fishgold not having the best of times in our save. I just cut him, actually. And they're predicting that he's not going to have a very good time here against Jared Gordon. Losing via unanimous decision. Let's go ahead and move on to our next fight, which is Bukauskas versus Michailidis in the light heavyweight division. Again, not sure if these guys are going to be in the mod. Not that well known. Modestus. Yep, Modestus is in here. Takes on Andreas Michailidis. Oh, there he is. Awesome. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and get this one going. 12-3 is the Greek light heavyweight, taking on Bukauskas at 10-2. Am I stupid for skipping this card and going to see the Benavidez card? What do you mean? What do you mean by stupid for skipping this card? I mean, the main event is worth taking a look at. The rest, not so much. But I mean, it's fights. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to watch some fights on a Wednesday afternoon, by all means, like, it's there for you and it's free. So, there, take a look at it. All right, Bukauskas via TKO. That is the prediction. Alrighty. Go ahead and simplify it a little bit more. Next up, we have Ricardo Ramos taking on Lerone Murphy in the featherweight division. Ramos is 14-2, Murphy 8-0-1, and they say Ricardo Ramos will get the win, and that'll be a fantastic fight. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and move on ahead and take a look. John Phillips versus Khamzat Chimaev in the middleweight division. Let's see if Chimaev. Yeah, we're going to have to go and skip that one because Chimaev is not in the save here. I don't know if Munir is going to be either. At welterweight. What was his name again? Munir Lazez. Yep, he's not going to be in there either. Molly McCann versus Tyler Santos. They definitely will be. So at women's flyweight, Molly McCann versus Talia Santos. 15-1, taking on 10-2. All right. Yeah. And they say Molly McCann will get the unanimous decision win. How's it going, Tommy? What time is it for you over there? Is it like in the morning? Molly McCann via unanimous decision. .30 a.m. Nice. So top of the morning to you, I guess. Jimmy Rivera versus Cody Stamann. Stamann making a very quick turnaround. Oh, this is females bantamweight. And he is taking on Jimmy Rivera. That is a very good fight, actually. Rivera versus Stamann. I feel like that should be the co-main event. What is the co-main event? Elliott versus Benoit. Why? Rivera versus Stamann should be the co-main events. Anyways, my guess is Stamann takes it, and they have Stamann taking it here as well, via unanimous decision. Alrighty. Next, Tim Elliott versus Ryan Benoit. Well, glad you were able to come and say hi, Tommy. Hope your battery doesn't die. 2:30 a.m. where Julian's at. Julian, where are you at again? Who do you think is next for Volkanovski? I think Korean Zombie and Brian Ortega are supposed to fight. Either Korean or... Well, it was supposed to be Ortega, Korean Zombie. But now I'm hearing that it's going to be Yair versus Korean Zombie. Whatever fight ends up getting made, whoever wins that fight probably should fight for the title. Elliott and Benoit. They say Elliott wins via split decision. Alrighty. And then our main events of the evening. In the featherweight division, Calvin Kattar taking on Dan Ige. Pretty exciting fight, to be honest. My guess is that Calvin Kattar is going to take it. We'll go ahead and run the simulation. Oh, Zabit. I forgot about Zabit. Well, isn't Zabit... Okay. Okay, whatever I just said, forget that. Uh-oh. Wow. Kattar nearly ends Dan Ige's life in the first minute of the first round. Kattar's just going at him hard here. But yeah, Zabit did beat Kattar. But I think Zabit is fighting Yair, and Korean Zombie should be fighting against Brian Ortega, because Yair refused to fight him. Then yeah, it probably should just be Zabit. Surprised that Dan Ige was able to survive that round. It looked like Kattar was... Uh-oh. Here's a chance to finish. Ige's rocked again. Snaps his head back. Okay, cool. Apparently a bad stoppage. But alright. Calvin Kattar defeats Dan Ige via TKO in round 2. All right. Well, there you go. Jojua beats Belbita via submission. Gordon and Fishgold go to a decision. Bukauskas wins via TKO. Decision. And then Calvin Kattar is apparently going to beat Dan Ige via TKO in round number 2. Yeah, a bad stoppage. That does sound familiar. Alrighty. As always, we'll go ahead and check in because there's going to be another fight card Wednesday, obviously, a couple days, but then also on Saturday, there's a fight card. So I'll try to get that predictions video out following the conclusion of this fight card. So happy that I was able to bring this to you. As always, I'm AZPlow21. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.